Fun fact, in the Atlantic hurricane season spanning over a century, the only days to never record an actual hurricane are June 1st, June 2nd, and June 10th. And today is June 2nd. Let's roll it. What is up, party people? Today is June 2nd, which means we are in the second day of the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season. It starts June 1st, so yesterday, running all the way through November 30th. But remember, these outside first months, June and July, nothing too much happens. But as soon as August 1st hits, it's like exponential activity from there. And remember, 80% of all hurricane activity is found within August 1st to October 15th. So within that timeline, I am busy teching up on the European model, the GFS, and looking at all those tropical waves coming off Africa. But right now, usually in June, we have tropical activity close to home here in the United States, so in the Gulf of Mexico and a little bit in the Caribbean Sea. And we actually have a little system right now in the Bay of Campeche. But what I want to talk about is the 2019 hurricane forecast from NOAA and Colorado State. So one easy way to term the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season forecast is just plain and simple average, and we're most likely going to have an average year because El Nino is in effect, but it's probably going to taper off somewhat in the middle of the hurricane season, and there's like a 70% chance of that. But what El Nino does is increase wind shear, and when there's wind shear blowing off the tops of those thunderstorms, and a hurricane doesn't form, but also we're going to have those above average temperatures, which kind of balances out that wind shear. But anyways, NOAA is predicting 9 to 15 named tropical storms, 48 hurricanes, and 2 to 4 major hurricanes. And the averages from 1980 to 2010 is 12 named storms, 6 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. So the NOAA forecast literally lines up with the average, and Colorado State is right there with the average with 13 named storms, 5 hurricanes, and 2 major hurricanes. So a little bit more in the below average with that El Nino forecast. But anyways, it's going to be around normal, and I would just say slightly below normal. But just to kind of get from that whole forecasting sesh right there, we just have to remember that it only takes one major hurricane to form and make landfall to have a huge impact, and for that hurricane season to be remembered forever. It only takes one, just like a Hurricane Harvey or Hurricane Irma, even though they both happened the same year, or Hurricane Maria, it only takes one. And even Hurricane Michael was just like that one big one last year, and that's just going to leave a mark on that 2018 hurricane season. But I am just ranting right now. We have Invest 91L in the Bay of Campeche, like I've said earlier in this video. But is it going to form? I don't think so, because it's kind of looking very disorganized right now, kind of just based off of daytime heating. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. I will for sure come back with an update tomorrow if Invest 91L is looking a little bit more like a tropical system, but right now it's not, and it's nothing to worry about. And anyways, if it forms or it doesn't, it's going to be named the B name, which is Berry. I like Berry, but it's still going to bring some tropical moisture to the southern part of Texas, and of course that eastern part of that Mexico coastline. But thank you for watching. That is all for today. Make sure you bless. Peace out.
3, 2, 1.
Because baby, nobody